Geno Perez Adventures. I'm still Geno. These are still my adventures. New day, new adventure. Well, today I want to talk about you. I want to talk about winter in America, winter in Canada, winter in Europe. Where I used to live in New Mexico, well, first hit the subscribe, the like, notification bell, and I'll thank you for that. Thank you for coming back. And we're going to talk about winter today, and we're going to talk about Colombia today, and we're going to talk about the best place you can spend your last years, or not even your last years. You don't have to wait till you're old to come down here. We're going to talk about that a little bit. In Vaughn, New Mexico, where I grew up, any day after the 15th of October, it can snow. And you can bet any day after the 1st of October, it can freeze. And in Vaughn, New Mexico is at 6,000 feet above sea level. And it's high rolling plains. It's called El Llano Estacado, because the only way the Spaniards found their way across it was by leaving stakes in the ground so they could find their way home. So that being said, when the wind blows in Vaughn, New Mexico, it can be, 20 degrees outside, 15 degrees outside, 5 degrees, and the wind will be blowing 40 miles an hour. Takes it to way below zero. I don't know how much. But that kind of cold actually hurts. And I'm sure if you're north of the Mason-Dixon line, wherever that is, that you're getting ready to get really cold. And not only cold, what is heating oil going to cost this year? What is propane going to cost this year? What is natural gas going to cost this year? 2022, it's going to cost a lot more than it did last year. So you got a lot of things working against you. And I know that I know there's a lot of you people that don't believe a word I'm saying. But that's okay. Some of you do, and the ones that you do, that do can come down here to Colombia, where I live, and we don't have cold. Where I live in Colombia, there's places in Colombia you can get cold. There's places in Colombia, I think there's one mountain that even snows on, but that's above probably 14,000 feet. I can't go there anyway. So what you need to know is I'm sitting in the door of my 2-story townhouse here, that I pay $150 a month for. When I got here, 800,000 pesos was $225 a month. But since the peso's devalued over the last few months, years, it's actually down around $150, $160 a month. I mean, 3 bedrooms and an office, or 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, kitchen, living room, nice patio. Look at this place. Look it. That's where I live. That's my door. So, yeah, it's winter in America. It's going to be winter in America. Now, you guys may pull your butts out of the fire November the 2nd. God bless you. I hope so. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. And I hope it goes well. But the whole point I want to make is if you're over 50 years old, when I turned 50, the cold started hurting my bones, hurting my attitude, and made me grumpy for months. Because you get home and it's nice and toasty in the house, and you get all relaxed and toasted up, and then you got to go out in it. It was awful. But it was home. It was home, and I get that part. And now I've got grandkids. I've got sons. I don't see much of them because I'm here and they think I'm crazy. But I did a lot of years. I made a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. Made some bad decisions. And ended up here on Social Security, pretty much. That's pretty much a bad decision. Especially if you're in the United States and it's October the 15th or later in 2022. You're getting ready to winter. Everything's more expensive. Don't get me wrong, we have inflation here too. But today, gas is $2 a gallon. Diesel is $2.10 a gallon, U.S. money. This house that I live in does not have a heater, does not have air conditioner. Yeah, I've got a fan for my office when it gets a little warm. Mostly gets a little humid, a little toasty in the afternoon sometimes. But we go from about 65 at night is the lowest it ever gets to the highest I've ever seen here is maybe 78, 79. It's probably hit 80. But during the day, gets warm about 2 in the afternoon and then starts cooling off about 4. So you can't gripe. And at night, it doesn't get cold. But here's the weird thing. In the morning, when I get up, I put a sweatshirt on because it's cold. It's cold at 65 degrees. Imagine what my old body would be telling me if I was home. What would it be telling me? It would tell me, you fool, you came back here to hurt? Yeah, well, okay. So the rest of the story is I don't know how to get you guys to believe me. I'm not trying to hustle you out of anything. Yeah, I've got a Retire Now tour. If you want to come tour and me to take care of you, I'll gladly do it. But if you don't, it doesn't really matter to me because I don't work very hard anyway. About the hardest I work is making these videos, and that's a lot hard. That's a lot easier than knee deep in 1,000 sheep or chest deep in 200 yearlings or fighting with some old lady in Scottsdale over the price of the swimming pool. Yeah, it's not work. I love it. And the reason I love it, for the first time in my life, I have a real opportunity to help people like you not be stupid. I was stupid a long time. I still get these pangs to go back to the United States, and I did. I do. I go back. Man, it doesn't take me but about 48 hours. The disrespect, the hate. What the hell is going on with you guys? I mean, it isn't the United States I grew up in. No, it sure isn't. I don't even know if it'll ever get back there. I pray that it will. But, so, the whole point I'm trying to make with this video is, it's going to be winter. It's going to be hard. It's going to be ugly. But it ain't going to be hard and ugly here. And even if you don't want to move down here forever, you could come stay for 3 months. I got a lady that's coming down from Alaska. Her and her significant other are going to stay 3 or 4 months. Why? You know what she told me? Why? Is because they have a cabin in the mountains in Alaska, and they just can't take the cold anymore. So they're coming down, and I think they're going to Honduras, and I know they're going. And after Panama, they're coming to see me. And they're going to stay here 2 or 3 months. And that's just going to be a joy. Because I have a few of you guys down here. And it's a real joy to see you. It's a real joy when you get here. I've got one guy that says this is going on his 4th or 5th month. And he's just trying to figure out, and we're helping him, get a retirement visa so he doesn't have to go anywhere. And he's originally from another continent, which I won't mention because he doesn't like that. But he's a U.S. citizen. He's 66 years old, and he loves it here. So even if you don't think you want to move or come down, if you got a couple of $1,000 and want to get away, come on down. I'll show you the ropes. I live in rural Colombia. I would never live in Cali, Medellin, Bogota, Cartagena. I wouldn't live in those places because they're just big cities like living in LA or New York. I can't do that anyway. But if you want a small town flair, like the closest town's got about 60, 70,000 people in it. The one I live in right here has got 7,000 people in it, Valle de San Jose. And international airport's about 2.5 hours away in Bucaramanga. You come down here, I'll pick you up at the airport. I'll bring you to a hotel here. It will be inexpensive. You will love it. And I will tour you every day. Because I usually don't wear a long sleeve shirt. That's how warm it is. I use the air conditioner in my car a lot. Because you go down to San Gil and it's lower and it's in the valley. And it's a little toastier. And there's the island effect of so much concrete and brick. But regardless. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you'll hit the like and I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. I'm doing these in Spanish also. And I don't know why I started doing that, but it seemed like a good idea. So remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. And if nothing changes, nothing's going to change. You want to see your life in 5 years? Look around, if nothing changes. So, this is Geno, signing off. And we will see you on the flip side. God bless.